Dodge Grand Caravan, how to change the front signal light. The standard disclaimer. On a standard bulb change, if you follow these instructions, you shouldn't have any problems whatsoever. Changing the bulb on the front of a Dodge Grand Caravan is quite simple. I'd say this has a skill level of probably about 1. First thing you need to do is locate the hood open latch or the hood pull latch. It's by the driver's left-hand knee, close to the floor. The hood release latch is at the front of the vehicle, underneath the hood, between the hood and the radiator grille. It's to the left side, push down, and then it'll release the catch, and then you can lift the hood up and you put the support rod in. Step 3, removing the bulb by grabbing onto the wiring harness and the bulb housing and turning it counterclockwise, and it should pop out. Step 4, inspect the bulb and make sure that it's not corrosion. Make sure it's the bulb that's blown, and there's a way of switching from the left side to the right side to make sure that it actually is the bulb. Step 5, and this is a very important step, buy the correct bulb. Step 6, inserting the bulb. Put it into the housing and turn it clockwise, and it should lock in place. Step 7, make sure that the hood is properly closed and it's not jiggling at all, that it's properly locked onto the latch. Now, what does it mean when you hear this blinker going blinky blink 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 blink? That's on the left side. When we switch over, normal blink on this side. So let's put it back to this side for a second. Super fast blinking here. And no blinking there. So what this is telling us is that I need to change the bulb. Okay, I've never changed the blinkers on this. This is a 2015 and it's 2023 right now, so these blinkers are 8 years old. So this is the light that's not blinking. So let's go and see. I'm going to jiggle what I think right here in the back, so it's pretty open. I'm going to try and jiggle it, make sure that's the right one. See how it jiggles? Okay, so now these guys usually unscrew. So I'm going to try and turn this. I don't know if I can get the camera in there to see or not. So it's going to go in at an odd angle. I'm going to go in here. Here we go. Righty tighty, lefty loosey. Nope. There you go. Right. I'm turning towards the passenger or the driver's side. There we go. And I just pulled it out. So let's take a look here. Okay. Let's see about pulling the bulb out. And the bulb pulls out relatively easily. I might have a spare, I don't know. And it looks pretty clean on the inside. That's good, that's good. If it was all rotted, we'd have some issues, but that's good. And the seal around the outside here, still soft, it looks nice. Okay, you get in trouble for having all sorts of stuff hanging around, but when you need it, you need it. Well, unfortunately, these guys look the exact same, but they're not. Do you see how that little tab there is towards the back? If you take a look at all these guys, they are in the middle. So I am going to have to actually go and buy some. So I'll have to spend some money. But before I do that, I want to double check and make sure it actually is the bulb. So I'm taking the one from this side, or I can see it better here. I'm taking this one out, putting it here to make sure that yes, it is the blinker. So I could tell by the blinking on the inside of the vehicle, that was it right away because it went back to normal. And I can see physically that, yeah, that's the right thing. So I'm going to have to go buy a new one. Okay, so I went to Canadian Tire, and this is what I picked up. They were $7.33. So let's try putting one in. They look a little bit different. I haven't put it in yet, so we shall see. The new one is the one that's all plastic. That's what you kind of got to expect, but they look the exact same. The tabs are offset. I'm glad to see that you made it all the way to the end of the video. If you have any comments, please leave them in the comment section. If you enjoyed the video and got any value from it, please like and subscribe. It's free and it'll help me out. Thank you and have a good night.